I'm trying not to. I am currently waiting for my results from Sciences Po and University of Geneva. I could find out any day. Nothing. It is 11th February and I have like 9 days before I find out for sure if I got in or not. And I'm trying not to panic and like doing things to distract myself. I just found out that I got in. I was accepted into my university. I thought I would cry and stuff, but honestly, it just hasn't sunk in. So it is time for me to tell my dad. Keep the mail open. First things first. Alright. Papa, Mama, Papa, एक second आती है ना. Yes. काहीतरी एरर काहीतरी येतंय माझ्या लॅपटॉप बघ ना काहीतरी आलंय एरर टाईप काहीतरी what
Oh, congratulations, we have passed the admin.
No.
You that they inform you that we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted.
नाही का तू ऐक ना एक न्यूज आहे काय असेल I got it. I got into Sciences Po. I got into Sciences Po.
Nice. कुठे आहे university?
Paris. What do you do when you find out that you got into your dream university? You're shocked, you're happy, you're nervous, you're excited. But more than anything else, the realization that soon enough you'll have to leave home kicks in. And it doesn't come about suddenly. It's a feeling that creeps in slowly as the excitement wears off. The people, the food, the things, the surroundings you love so much won't be here. Things that are such a big part of your identity. Things that have given you comfort and joy for all these years of your life. You hear about these people who say that once you leave home, it's never the same again, and you question yourself, how can that be? How do I say goodbye? How do I say goodbye to the tree outside my window, to my favorite cafe, to the baby that smiles at me every day, the dog at the corner of my street, my family, my friends, my entire life? But then you tell yourself that you have to. You have to say goodbye because this is something you prayed for, you worked hard for, and it's finally here. It's not easy, but you slowly start coping with it. In my case, I started observing more. I stopped more, with the hopes that by doing so, these things, these moments will stay with me a little longer. My coping mechanism was trying to capture things as much as I could using my phone. This was my attempt to stop time. As I record this audio, it's been 6 months since I've left home, and I still look back at these files whenever I feel lonely, when I miss home, because these are not just visuals for me, they're much more. They capture a feeling of home. And I wish I could say that it gets better. It really doesn't. But if it's any reassurance, it doesn't get worse either. It just evolves over time as you prepare to leave and as you leave and long after you're left. Missing home does become your second nature at some point, but all for a good reason. It's a feeling that tells you that no matter where you are, you have a home within these memories, within these people, and within your heart.
Child. You would be a great mother.
What?
You would be a great mother.
That's so sweet. I'm in the process of decluttering everything in my room. That includes everything that was in the storage space below my bed. And I'm going through so many old things. These diaries, these are my planners, old vision board, these souvenirs. I have every letter and card people have given me all in here. Those are like my old soft toys. These are all my collections. So this is like my notes collection. This is actually my dad's stamp collection. He passed it on to me and he's like, please take care of it, and I organized it all. And because I'm his daughter, I have my own stamp collection. A coin collection, just like my notes.
हा? हे मला जास्त आवडलं
ना? So if you know me, you know that I love making lists, and it's also just a coping mechanism of mine. So to cope with leaving home, I made a big list. A list of things I wanted to do, and most importantly, things I wanted to eat before leaving. So that's what I did a majority of the time. I went ahead and ate to my heart's desire, and I have no regrets whatsoever. Another thing on the list of things I wanted to do was Pune Darshan. I'm a big fan of Pune, the city where I come from, and a few years ago actually I had bought a couple of postcards from a local shop on which there were paintings of these local sites, and I just wanted to visit all those sites and write on those postcards before I left. So it was quite chaotic, but I somehow managed to visit all these places. Soon enough, it was time for me to leave, and people started saying goodbye, throwing me farewell parties, telling me to take care. And as much as I want to say that I enjoyed this part, reality is I don't remember much of it. I think my brain just blocked out these days because it's very heavy. But I'm just grateful that I have people who took out the time to say goodbye, to hug me and tell me that everything will be fine, and I cannot ask for anything more. So it's been 6 months since I got on that plane. 6 months since I've left home, and a lot of things have changed. I've made myself a home away from home. I've also taken a trip back home since that time, and my father has also visited me. But even today, as I think of the time I left my country, something shifts in me. But I would like to think that it's all for the better. Many more chapters to come, and I can't wait to share them with you. Bye.